Personal Finance.
My pleasure.
Might be set to warm up, but is housing about to cool down? Not because folks don't want to buy homes, because they can't get the loans to buy homes. Tighter standards, rising prices, setting back plenty of potential buyers. To Realtor Connie De Groot on whether we should be worried. Connie, what's going on here? How bad is this?
Well, you know, things haven't changed that much. It's still difficult to get a loan, and it's also timely. A lot of buyers are eager to buy. That's different from a couple of years ago, but they just can't seem to qualify. It used to be that lenders would look first at the value of the property and then at the buyer's credit worthiness, but now it's reversed. They look at the buyer first, and if they're not liking what they see, then oftentimes they don't want to do any loan for that person. So that's a big part of the problem.
But I thought that was easing up somewhat, and that a lot of banks, for example, are now offering adjustable rate mortgages and the like. Maybe to some, a bugaboo of the last meltdown, but that they're much more flexible because, well, they're just not as fearful. Not happening.
Well, okay. The key word is it's changing, but not a lot. It's not much better. It's still difficult. There's more private money coming in, so for jumbo mortgages and things like that. So things are getting a little bit better, but it's not fast enough. And I really think that the housing market could be a lot better if some of these newer regulations, weren't around to slow things down. So
I think the big bugaboo has been appraisals. They've been so conservative to the point of being ridiculously low that's stymied and mucked up the process. What do you think?
Well, you read my mind. I think a couple years back I was talking about that, about appraisal standards changing, about out-of-area people going to do these appraisals, that they're not being paid enough, so they're not spending enough time, and so we're not getting accurate appraisals. But I'm finding that that's not as much a problem anymore, and it could be that people are not so skittish when a home doesn't come in at the value, or that they're more inclined to come in at what the buyer was willing to pay. But it's a little bit better.
Real quickly, the fact that permits are picking up and that we've stabilized maybe from the colder months, a sign that things are stabilizing, or what?
I think they're stabilizing. I think that the big change is that buyers a couple years ago were on the fence and they didn't want to buy anything, and today they're eager, they're fighting, and they're trying their best to purchase. And also, I'm seeing a lot of houses being torn down, and new homes are very popular and are getting real premiums. So that's driving up everything.
All right, Connie, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much.